Hi everyone, yes it's me, I'm back after 3 weeks. I am so sorry. I've been really busy, you know. I had MCM, and then we had Sonic London, both of which were awesome. A lot of you probably saw my review on Sonic London. So you know, I have been busy. It's not I've been slacking. I'm sorry, but I'm back now, and I do have updates for you. The biggest one of which is probably you've probably been checking my statuses. Da, 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 da. The Darkest Day is actually back and proofread and edited and ready to go. Oh my god, I have got so much work to do. I'm currently up to chapter 8 of 30. And I think I've worked it out. 236 pages of editing I've got to do. I think that was what my last page count was. So, funness. But no, I'm really happy I got it back. There's a lot of work to go into it. I mean, I wrote this when I was about 17, 18, maybe slightly older. And I went through it again. You'll seem to remember a couple of back in spring. I was going through it, and I sent it off in July and got it back last. The week just gone. And there's still so much. It's mainly stupid things like American spell check on OpenOffice. Just don't go there. There's a lot of centre and colour. But I mean, and the thing is, when it automatically corrects itself, you don't always pick it up, and you don't sort of go back and change it. Luckily, I've now got a version of Microsoft Word 2002. It's from the Stone Age, but it works, and it's got UK spell check. So I'm really happy with that. It's going to make generally writing and formatting especially just so much easier. I spent 2 hours last night formatting a book, and putting in separate chapter headings and page numbers and stuff. It took me about 2 hours, but that's better than spreading it over 4 lunch times, because I've been using my lunch breaks to do it, and it's just craziness, absolute, with the deadlines looming, it's sort of like, oh my god. But I actually have a version of Office now. I'm so happy. I can't believe how long I've been without Microsoft Word. It's just insane. So yeah, Darkest Day is back, and I'm really, as I say, I'm well excited, and just been going through it and keep reading and rereading, and just got the front cover and everything's done. Staying on the subject of the Darkest Day, I've also been doing a little bit of work on the video. I said there was going to be a promotional video for it, which is going to be shown at CamCon, which is now, the date has actually now been set. That is August the 31st, which is brilliant. It's after all the exams. It's right at the end of the summer. We're hopefully going to get a lot more people in. Their theme this year is bigger and better. So I'm really looking forward to that. And hopefully by then, the Race Zone 1, the Race Zone 2 and the Darkest Day will be out in print and available, and obviously I'll be doing the presentation as well, which is where the animation comes in, which is it's not an animation as such. It's not like a Flash animation. I don't have Flash or anything like that, and I can't afford it. The animation is basically going to be a lot of stills, more like the traditional way, scanned in. I've got to scan them all in and then put them together in Windows Movie Maker with the soundtrack, which I've also got to get. 19 quid that's going to cost me, that CD. But they're awesome. 2 steps from hell. You can't get any better than for inspirational sort of soundtrack kind of thing. But yeah, we've got a couple of this is more concept art of what I'm thinking of putting in there. And you can see I haven't really done any great detail on it apart from the characters. There's going to be some coloured, but that looks crap, doesn't it? It's supposed to be someone walking away, and it just doesn't. It just looks like I don't know, a spiky ball on a square. I don't know. But I'm working with perspective as well, so it's kind of like all that. But yeah, we're sort of, as I say, that's coming along. I've got to do some more work on that really, but got other things to do first. Staying on the subject of drawing, we have here. I did this at work. I was sort of on hold for 20 minutes, and the mind sort of wandered. But this is Kira. Look, it's got my new shiny signature. Ooh. Yeah, but this is Kira. She's going to be in the Raystone 3. She's only going to be in the Raystone 3. I don't have any plans for her for further books. But she is, I don't know, you can't really see that. She has got like a sort of like pointed ear. We see it just a little clearer there. Yeah, but she's mountain elf like Amari. She's a friend of Amari's, childhood friend, and she's a warrior like Amari. Yeah, she's kind of like, she's quite feisty. She's quite independent. She's also one of the good guys. She's you know, she sort of helps them in their quest for the golden arrow, which is obviously the title of the book. Yeah, she's kind of, I think I'm quite looking for. I just wrote her sort of opening scene, if you like, and I'm quite looking forward to sort of like how she's going to affect particularly Amari and Chris in the story. Because as you can imagine, they're all older now. Amari and Hazel are sort of around the sort of 16 mark, whereas Jesse and Chris are sort of 14. So obviously, around their age, people start to get feelings and things get a little bit of friction. Kira is going to cause a brilliant, and I've already got it fully mapped out, brilliant scene between Chris and Amari. Really can't wait. They make me laugh. It's really sad, isn't it? I haven't even written it. I'm like laughing. What else? What else has happened? Oh yes, Hertfordshire Life. You may recall I was sort of having a magazine article done. The interview for that has been and gone. God, that went on for ages. They wanted to know everything. I don't even know if they're actually going to use it. And they're waiting for me to send in a half decent picture. I just, at the moment, there's just no such thing as a decent picture of me. It's like the hair. I'm growing my hair out. Oh my god, it's just like rat's tails. I constantly have circles under my eyes, and I have a spot. No, where is it? There. It's like, yeah, you ain't getting a picture of me. But yeah, we're sort of that. Hopefully, so I've got to get in contact with them this week and find out exactly if it's going to be January or February. It's going to be in the new year. That much I do know is definite, because their December issue's already out. So yeah, that's again. Once I know a bit more about that, I will sort of like, you know, update you, obviously. Well, I think that's pretty much it. Getting ready for Christmas. Woo! Yes, it's like middle of November. No, things are sort of, you know, I'm really happy that I've got the Darkest Day back as well. That was the big bugbear, if you like. You know, I was sort of like, oh, come on, I want to get it back. And once I've done that, I won't have to sort of like, I'm not going to go back to it and keep adding to it like the Raystone, because otherwise that would just have never got finished. So this has been spell checked, it's been proofread. It's probably as good as it's going to get now, once I've gone through it all. So, but yeah, thanks everyone for the likes on the Seventh Realm Facebook page. You know who you are. You guys are awesome. We've now tipped over. We're heading towards sort of 60, which is, you know, I'd love to get 100. You know, sort of wrapping up sort of in the next few months. Probably won't be before Christmas, but you know, it's great. People are sort of like liking and updating, and you know, sort of watching, and it's really great. Thanks, guys. It's just awesome. And the website is under construction. That's coming along. So yeah, you know, it's all happening. It's just bringing it all together. But things have sort of, a couple of things have come together, and it's brilliant. You know, this alone, this, you know, is just a massive step forward. And hopefully by Christmas we'll be well, I'll have it in a book form to show you. Oh, just so exciting. Anyway, I'm going to wrap up, but I will speak to you all very, very soon. You know, hopefully the next couple of weeks. It won't be a 3-week jobby. If it is, I apologise. People who've been messaging me, leaving comments and stuff, I do get back. My phone is playing up. I can't actually respond to a lot of things via phone, so you know, I'll sort of like cram everything into the 5 minutes I get when I come in from you know, from work, etc, etc. But you know, I will reply, don't worry. Anyway, love you all, guys. Thanks again for the support. It's been brilliant, and I'll be back with more updates for you very, very soon. Bye for now.